Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios, Weekly Wing It number 138 here on Rumble and YouTube. And tonight, I thought we'd start off with another game. So let me just bring that up on the screen here. Phelan. Now, unfortunately, the release date for this has been pushed back. We don't have a new release date yet. It was going to be, this is like the demo that's available on Steam. So originally, the release date was to be in the next week or something, but that got pushed back. However, this seems worth waiting for. I really like the pixel art in this and the way it plays. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's worth waiting. I am a Metroidvania fan, so especially with Metroid itself, I'm used to long waits between games coming out. What was it? 19 years between Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread. So yeah, I know how to wait for a game. I will admit starting to get a little impatient about Silk Song, but that's finally got its release date coming up too. And it looks like Team Cherry did a fantastic job. We shall find out soon enough. But to start off, I just want to first say hi to Christy. She got in the chat first. Welcome, Christy. How you doing tonight? Yeah. So I'm going to switch over to the screen. I really need dual screens. Good news, I did get a computer, or I ordered a computer. So I'll be broke for the next couple of weeks, and then I'll get the monitors, and then I'll set it up, and I should be able to have the dual screen set up so I could still read the chat while I'm gaming. And this show survived a lot of oddball things, but I don't know if it could survive the new guy. Welcome, Luke.
What? Oh, hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I can't do cam right now, and I don't know how to do a little avatar, so I'm afraid I'm just a black screen at the moment.
Yeah, I put it up there, and I've seen some of the amazing stuff you've done just on Discord with your profile pic, and you got animations and stuff. I don't even know how you do that. So I was expecting to come in here with practically a full-blown hologram and smell-o-vision off that thing, but I was surprised you didn't have a thing set up.
Those are real easy to do. You just give Discord money. That's how that works.
You mean in exchange I have to give something to get something? When did that crap start?
I know. I think it was I don't know, 3000 BC-ish, so big mistake.
Yeah.
Hello, Christina.
Yeah, so what is the proper pronunciation of your handle there? Slopevouer?
Luvapor, but
Luvapor.
I could just put something. I almost put Theodore Rex. I've got a bunch of different online names. Part of it stems from that I have two separate X accounts, and I use one. In one, I am just toxically political, and then the other one I focus exclusively on nerd shit and TTRPGs and stuff that I love like that, where
gotcha.
I don't want politics leaking into that. I maybe will eventually monetize that account. We'll see. So that's the idea with those two personas. In one of them, I just get on and say the heinous shit.
Oops, sorry guys, I just hit the wrong button. Give me a minute to bring the one I was speaking on back up in just a minute here.
Oh God, now I've got a vamp. Is there a chat that I should be seeing somewhere? Oh, he's got a headset issue. Well, hello everybody. If you're talking to me in chat, I'm not seeing. Oh, I see. There it is. Now
I'm back now. I accidentally hit the wrong button and kicked myself out.
In StreamYard, I was in the private chat tab instead of the comments tab. Now I see everybody talking from YouTube.
Oh yes,
Or well, I see Christina anyway.
yeah, it's Christy right now.
Okie doke.
Probably usually it picks up, it starts to swing up a little bit more toward the second hour. especially,
Okay.
especially since, and I might be cutting my own throat here. Roy started streaming. He's doing interviews again on his channel on Monday nights. It starts at 7. He goes to about 9. And I might be shooting myself in the foot here, but I think Royce is worth watching. So the first hour has been kind of slow the last few weeks, but I think it's worth it. He's out there interviewing indie creators and getting the word out.
Well,
And that's kind of why we all ended up on YouTube to begin with. So
if you
I'm
want to
okay
do
with
those,
that.
if you want to do those in the proper order, you shoot yourself in the foot first and then cut your own throat.
Yeah, but if I just cut my own throat first, isn't that more efficient? Takes less energy to achieve the same result.
For sure, but you expressed a desire to accomplish both. So I don't
I don't want to. I don't desire to do either, but sometimes it's like worth waiting. It's like, hey, you might want to check out his show and jump back in over here when he's done, because I'm all for being an indie creator myself. I'm all for getting the word out on what people are making, and compared to all the stuff that's been in the mainstream lately, it's like mainstream and indies have flipped. Even though mainstream, they got all the resources and monetary and access to talent, they kind of cut a lot of that talent off at the kneecaps there, because they want to not offend anybody, so you end up with no story.
If you call Matt Mercer talent,
oh, there is plenty of talent in the mainstream that just can't really do what they envisioned. They're kneecapped by the regulations and DIE stuff, and
you're gonna laugh when I tell you, when you messaged me with the StreamYard link, I was actually I was talking on a British politics live stream taking place out of Northern Ireland.
You certainly get around from video to video, huh?
But well, this one was purely a podcast. But yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was odd because when I spoke on it, when they were like, "All right, well, let's invite this person in," and they were like, "Okay," so, and I did a British voice, and they were like, "Wait, we thought you were calling us from the U.S.," and I was like, "I am, gotcha." And so then they just started asking me to do stuff, and they were like, "Do an advertisement for like large condoms, and do it like an American," and so I was just like, weird requests.
Yeah, I had an oddball idea today. I was watching something where one of Alec Baldwin's old recorded rants came up.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
Yeah, and just the way he talked, it put an idea in my head. It's like, I want someone to take this. Will piss off the left and the right. I want someone to take all of Alec Baldwin's his recorded rants and have a computer redo it to make him sound just like Trump. Because the two of them hate each other, but they don't sound too dissimilar. So I think it would just be hilarious if
Alec Baldwin,
you just listen to it all in the Trump voice.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin did Trump on SNL, if you recall.
That's true. Good.
Oh,
and they probably selected him because he could talk like that. They're both New York City guys, right? Yeah, I know Trump is for sure. I don't know about Baldwin.
Is there? Oh, who have we got?
Raven Nevermore's joined us.
Hey.
So nice to talk to you.
Raven, this is Luke. Luke, this is Raven.
Hey, I've seen you in chat.
Likewise, yes. Oh,
what was it? Lupavir? Did I get it right this time?
Luvapor, but
Luvapor.
You can, honestly, just call me Luke if you want, because that's my name.
Well, the single syllable is a lot easier to get my head around.
Fair. But yeah. Oh, do you want to hear the advertisement I came up with for them when
I
they asked
do.
me?
I really do.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I have to get into the voice. Are you tired of your fellas hog blasting you? Does it feel like he's back
Oh,
Magnum on?
is it just me or did we lose him, Raven?
Oh boy.
No, I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
I think that may have been StreamYard. They
Sound
cut that out pretty
compression?
bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
cut it
broke
out
up
pretty
so
bad.
bad we couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll do it perhaps more quietly. Are you tired of your fellas hog blasting you? Does it feel like he's power washing the back of your uterus? Ask your local druggist for Magnum condoms. That's right, Magnum condoms. They're the one with lanolin.
With what?
What?
Lanolin.
Oh, lanolin. It's like this thing that they scrape off of sheep's skin that's like very good for human skin.
Oh,
I've listened to a lot of old time radio. Let me preface that.
Mm.
So when they asked me to do an American advertiser voice, I was like, all right, well, let's throw him
he
for
went
a loop.
straight to transatlantic.
Yeah.
So, Raven, what do you got going on lately?
I've been working on the book. Or at least the story. Still don't know if it's going to be a book or a couple of books or dump it on one of the websites or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
But I got about 4 pages written today. And this morning I was going through writing a bunch of stuff and wasn't really thinking about it because I was tired. And I just gone through like the new inventory from the recent battle that they had done and figured out all the new stuff that they had and stuff. And so I was just like, I'm like, well, wait a second. How are they? I go through and count up the number of horses that they have, the number of characters in the party. They've rescued a guy, and then they have a prisoner, and then they have all the dead bodies of the bandits that they have to bring back, and then where are they going to put all this treasure? And I realized, yeah, because adding that all up, they only had like there's only like one horse that's left that doesn't have anything on it. So it's like, well, okay, I guess the first trip they just put all the magical items on it, and then they haul stuff into town, and dump off their prisoner and return the guy that was kidnapped, and then they head off and turn over the magical items to the wizard to get them identified, and then they go back, borrow a wagon, go back and pick up all the other stuff that they left there. And in the middle
The logistics of battle.
Yeah. And in the middle of all of it, because one of the big things is at the end of this, they ended up with a whole bunch of gems and coins. So they got massive amounts of gold now. And so, what do they do with it all? And then I realized,
Hire a moving company.
well, so they don't technically even know that they have the gems and the coins yet, because those are actually in the ceramic cottage that acts like a bag of holding.
Oh, I think I saw you mention this on Discord. You
Yeah.
were saying like I was calculating the weight, and then I realized I didn't need to. That I was just very tired. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ethan.
Yeah.
Haha, gotcha. Christina doxed you in the chat.
Oh, I open up every night by saying, or every week by saying, my name's Ethan, my handle is Wrangler.
You do?
Yeah,
dude.
That's
I'm
the
just gonna
start of the
start
show
calling
every
you
night.
that because it's so awkward calling you Frequency Studios in our D&D game.
Yeah, well, most people call me either Frequency or Wrangler.
Well, Wrangler's also better.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
I honestly don't have a preference. I actually have a second channel, Frequency Studios, but I couldn't get StreamYards to hook up to it, so I went with the Wrangler channel.
No, okay.
That's why, even though I was trying to expand Frequency Studios as a brand, I did it all on the Wrangler channel, and I just got my Frequency channel sitting there. Maybe I'll come up with something for it, but not at the moment.
Hey, Readout.
Read out.
Yeah, I've reached a point in the number of names that people have called me that I even just answered a hey, as long as I know it's directed at me.
In South Florida, I am often called Phil because from the ages of 14 to 24, there was a running joke where every one of my tabletop characters would be some variation of the name Philip. So it got to the point where most of my closest friends did not call me Luke. They called me Phil. And my mother was so confused when I answered to it.
Yeah.
I'm known as Lupivor, Quentin, Luke, but you can call me Phil.
My name is Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez, chief metallurgist to King Charles III of Spain.
In the wise words of Jarlaxle, it must be a chore to label your possessions.
But yeah, I'm into the 4th year of the story, and my plan was to have this to be kind of a short deal because I've got they finally found the so the previous year that they ended on finding the bandit kidnappers keep, and they took it down, but they didn't find anything about any of the people that they're actually looking for. So they're like, there's got to be something more, or we're just missing stuff because none of these people know who it is that we're looking for. And so they go off, do training, report in and stuff, and they come back the next year, the 4th year, and almost immediately the priest in the local temple gets kidnapped. And so they go running off, chasing after, trying to track him down, eventually find an abandoned mine and find him. And this is actually the
Are you sure they didn't find a mushroom guy that said, "I'm sorry, but our priest is in another castle"?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because this time these bandit kidnappers, not only did they kidnap the cleric, but they also are wearing some of the like one of them's wearing the ring of the gal that we're looking for, and then the priestess is actually wearing her cloak and the clasp holding the cloak on. And they end up with one prisoner, and the prisoner knows exactly who they're talking about, and he's like, yeah, she was taken down below. And we also know that one of them has fiery hair, which matches the description that one of the pilgrim guards gave us of who kidnapped the pilgrims. So we know that they also kidnapped the pilgrims. So this is the correct group of kidnappers. Only at the back end of it, there's a cave, or a hidden secret passageway, which turns into this big, giant, elaborate cave network, which actually connects to the other bandit kidnappers' hideout, but they didn't find it before. And then they end up tracking it down, and it goes down underground to the down below.
This almost sounds like you got a medieval NCIS episode going on.
Yeah, and they thought that by fiery hair they meant like red hair, but it turns out it was actually a fire ganassi.
No, it's just red, but it's fiery red. But part of the fusion.
We speak the holy ginger.
Yeah, and the description is that the evil priests like casting cause fear, and so they would have people running around fleeing the combat, and the red-haired man actually have boots of speed. So he's like running in and out of combat and typically chasing after the fleeing combatants and attacking the ones that are running away instead of actually participating in the combat. Although whenever he is participating in combat, it's one of these things where he ends up attacking somebody on the far outer edge and then he disappears because he runs in, attacks, and flees. And so it's really hard to actually do any combat with him. But yeah, in the feared state, he looks, because he also has blue eyes. And so, when you're absolutely terrified of things, you've got this guy with flaming red hair and blue eyes. scary.
Fire, the untamed element. This peasant is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. What should I name her?
Tits McGee.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oops. Wait, why is it?
Or call her what? Oh no, you have to bring back up the keyboard because I was gonna deliberately choose letters that were really far away from each other for her name. Let's see.
Where's the capitalization? Oh, it's up here. I know. I got a good one.
Zavex. Zavex.
I tried to use my actual keyboard and it wouldn't let me. Can I go? Yes, I can. Cool. Space.
You gotta level up, bro. Get a touch screen.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have one. Oh, it's not working with this interface though.
Oh man. What makes me feel real dopey is like when I get too used to using my Chromebook and then I switch to my work computer and I wind up like reaching and touching some shit on the screen. And I'm like, why isn't it? Oh, jeez.
Oh man, I can't. I don't have the space to do it. I was gonna put in Jana of the Jungle, but
Ursula. You know, because Ursula was one of the girlfriends of George of the Jungle.
What kind of character?
And Ursula, stay in step. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, George. What?
What kind of character is it?
Small and brown.
The character. I'll make him a dude. Let's see. All right, he's a hunter. He's a hunter that lives out in the woods. I need a really badass sounding cool hunter. I know.
Ooh, Hillfuck Soul Shitter.
It won't fit. That's why I abandoned Jana of the Jungle.
Bear Chomper.
Herbivore?
Yes, Herbert. Herbert Avor.
Herbert. The Fae were almighty beings who lived in the heavenly kingdom of Celestria since the beginning of time. They were the wielders of the infinite power, graceful and possessors of limitless knowledge, yet they felt alone in the vast universe. One day, they decided to create life, using the distinct powers that they had harnessed. Each kind used their core gift to shape an element that would bring balance to the new creation.
They combined these elements in perfect synchrony and created Edoria, and an ideal land.
Oh no.
You are so much better at it. You're hired.
Long ago, in a land far away.
Let's see. The Green Fae, strong and composed, used their gift to elevate mountains and shape wide valleys. And it went away too quick. The Blue Fae, calm and serene, used their power to form vast oceans, clear lakes, and long rivers that ran like veins through the earth. And sewers. Oh, wait, no, they didn't do that part.
So I say, don't worry. I feel like this game has plenty more walls of text for us.
They created the Ninja Turtles. The Red Fae, fire. Okay. Volatile created the sun, heat, and fire that burned eternally within the heart of the land.
And when all the Fae come together, they form Captain Planet.
Yep.
The White Fae, artistic and dreamy, whistled through the clouds their magical notes, creating the wind that danced across forest and fields.
Water,
What
fire,
about the
wind.
What about the Chartreuse Fray?
Earth.
All right.
We're just missing heart now.
As a culmination of their masterpiece, they created a being in their own likeness to live and protect the new lands. Humans, maybe? They gifted the talent of magic to their creation so they could cure the ill and grow their harvest. In time, humans flourished as a race, building great cities and establishing powerful societies. And then we made video games.
The humans developed pornography, and there was great sadness.
Pretty much. With power came greed and uncontrollable desire.
And war.
Blah, blah, blah. You know, we humans in all these different realities are pretty much the same.
The Fae looked down upon the humans as they did Goon, and they wept.
They cursed every human who had this new kind of dark magic and transformed them into horrible creatures doomed to wander the wilderness forever.
That's not going to cause problems.
Oh, look at that sky tiger right there. A group of, there's stuff to read with the background. Group of fairies never lost faith in humans. They defined their sisters to protect their greatest creation. Thus began some kind of war that just flashed by. Okay. 1,000 years went by, and all traces of the Fae and magic have completely disappeared. What was once a thriving and magical society has now become an ordinary yet peaceful kingdom. However, peace is never eternal, and the menacing shadows of evil lurk closely, awaiting the right moment to be unveiled.
Machines, it's not the real thing.
Saving now. Oh, good, because I didn't want to lose my progress.
What was it? Oh, yeah. If it's not micro machines, it's not the real thing.
Oh, John Machida is something else, huh?
Yeah, for a second you broke up really badly, and I wasn't sure if I accidentally spoke over you because like we were out of sync or something.
Possibly. I see on my phone screen this thing's chugging pretty hard.
Oh, it's trying.
All the villains are coming through across the stage like the frickin' Muppets, so.
It's time to put on music. It's time to light the lights.
Okay, a big old war and all that stuff going on, and we enter Herbert.
Christina, if you keep going, we'll have Nanananza Schluffballons.
What does it have to do with Nina? Is that a bird on my windowsill? Yep. Shoe. All right. Just get all my gear. Hunter's knife. Yes, I want to equip that.
Well done, totally not Link.
Sturdy light bow made in you. Use it to hit distant targets. Or if I run out of arrows, can I just smack people across the face with it?
Oh my god, he even lifts stuff above his head like Link when he opens a chest.
Yeah. I think Zelda was one of the inspirations for this.
Yeah, even if they didn't say it was, it sure was. It looks interesting. I don't see a lot of like RPG platformers.
Which is why I kind of like this. I'm a side scroller guy.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression from you, Wrangler. You just spent like the last week doing that beat 'em up game, right?
Yeah, I finished that one. I'm doing the loiter mode. There's two options now that I finished it. New game plus or loiter mode, where I can just go around and try to miss all the items I missed. I could try and collect those and level up my characters even more. The title characters I still haven't tried playing.
Street Fighter and Double Dragon are fine, but you know what the greatest side-scrolling fighter beat 'em up of all time is?
Would it be Kung Fu?
No, The Simpsons. Or
I
Ninja
think I played
Turtles.
that a couple times in the arcade, and then it left the arcade I went to, and I never played it again. But people really did seem to enjoy that. I had fun with it, but I would have liked a chance to play it some more.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you could probably just download a MIME emulator at this point.
Probably. As I start to get used to using Steam and all that, I'll figure all that out. I've been stuck on consoles my whole life.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, Nintendo, primarily Nintendo, but Nintendo's gotten on my bad side lately, which I really do hate to say that. I would love to come on here and sing Nintendo's praises. I really would, but I just don't like how they're doing things lately, and those prices are ridiculous. So I didn't get a Switch too, and I'm not gonna bother probably because. I mean, the only reason I got the Switch to begin with is way back when they advertised Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. I'm like, oh, hey, cool. So I got the Switch, and then they said, oh, it's delayed. We're restarting it, which I'm okay with that. I would rather they delay the game and come out way later with something decent than rush it and have it be bad. And then they came out with Metroid Dread while waiting. I much prefer that to the first person anyway. So, but the thing is, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be available for both the Switch and Switch 2. So I'll get it for the Switch, and that's probably going to be the last Nintendo thing I buy for some time.
Just know that in the magical land inhabited by Not Link, anything in the forest which moves needs stabbing.
That's right. Show me something moving, please. I need to stab it. Hey, the first normal animal so far. I must kill it.
Oh, quit
Get
fawning
back here.
over it.
What's this oversized crab?
What the fuck? In a forest?
No, in a pond.
Well, in a forest pond. Well, I got little mushrooms going around, like throwing spores at me, weaponized sporage. So the crab's a little more believable, at least in inland creek. You'll find crustaceans like crayfish or crawdads.
We gonna get them crawdads, cook them out real good.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. This was a while back. I was watching this like YouTuber who's a Cajun chef.
Yeah.
And he gets this huge shipment of just like pig fat. It's just pig fat attached to the skin. He's like, now what you gonna do with all this fat? Only two things you can do with this much fat. Either slap a nipple on it and get some titties, or you make some cracklings. And I was like, I love this guy. I mean, I subscribe. Can I subscribe twice?
I wonder. I just found a wooden chest in the middle of the woods. I open it up, and there's a slice of watermelon in there. Is this how food storage worked in medieval times?
Yes.
Yeah. Where do we keep the watermelon? Out in the middle of the woods in a wooden chest. Can't miss it.
As one does. I'm not sure what the issue is.
I mean, I know how you're really supposed to store these things. I used to play Castlevania. I know you keep turkey dinners on the wall behind the bricks.
Absolutely. Sometimes I'll just cook a steak and put it in my drawer for later. Just, next to the socks.
You got some sausage links in my pencil box.
Perfect.
Stabby.
Some bacon next to the Quran.
Occasionally, I like to just like randomly wrestle a wolf to the ground and hide gold in its stomach.
Yeah, because how are these little fungus dudes? I stab them and they drop coins, gold coins. It's like, are they just growing them inside their guts? Where is it coming from?
There's some weirdo like me just going to the woods, wrestling animals to the ground, and stuffing gold inside them for later.
That mushroom was holding a watermelon wedge.
Yeah, man. Right now, you're just plundering some insane
Cool.
prepper's stash. Watch out for the hentai vine.
Oh, that's what watermelon's for. Womp. There, I got some health back.
Lord, that's good.
Are you sure it's not like Mario and you're supposed to jump on top of him?
I tried that and it hurt.
Get all up on that mushroom tip.
And I just realized I got turned around and kind of went back to where I started instead of going after my objective.
Yeah, you just described life, my friend.
Pretty much.
Well, at least you got a bit of extra XP from these guys.
All right, where's that deer hiding? I got to find that thing, and because if I don't find that deer and kill the deer, then I don't get to move on to the rest of the game.
You like side scrollers? Have you ever played Terraria? I think you might like that.
What's it called?
Terraria.
I'm not familiar with it.
Imagine if somebody turned Minecraft into a side scroller.
Oh, Terraria. Yeah, I used to watch people that played that a lot.
And there's another one, I think I think it does some similar stuff called Starbound or something like that.
Again, not familiar.
Yeah, they're indie games. You can get them pretty cheap on Steam.
Oh, I got some serious slow-mo going on.
Nodlink was involved in a serious accident. We can rebuild him better, faster, stronger.
It's kind of funny that you bring that up.
That's what you should have named your character, Steve Bannon. The $6 million elf.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
Perfect. Perfection. Freaking Jewish space lasers.
That too? All right, all right. You know I'm always willing to hit that button.
I remember you telling me you had it. So
Jewish space laser.
God, that was actually a really high quality clip.
Thanks, I made it myself. No.
I like the longer
I
version.
stole it from somebody myself.
I like the longer version where it like merged into some game or something that was blowing stuff up at the end.
Yeah, I lost that one.
Oh,
That was,
man.
and then Black Knight was laughing hysterically because of the
Yeah.
timing. I mean, I could go back, find it where I played that clip on YouTube originally, and then clip that out. But it's so far back, I would have no idea where to find it.
You just reminded me of, I think I sent it to you, Frequency, the video of that lady who attacked a cop with a knife and somebody did Doom sounds over it.
Yeah.
And put like the Doom bar on the bottom.
Oh, gosh.
It was-
I wanted to laugh at that because it was humorous, but just the fact that somebody actually died for that video to come together is kind of
yeah, no,
it takes the mirth out of it, you know.
for me, it's I guess I have a very dark sense of humor because I don't handle like grief and stuff like that super well. So it's more of a laugh so you don't cry kind of situation.
Oh, understood. I'm very similar in that.
What was just hurting you?
There was
think
a
it's-
little piranha fish in there.
Fish that was going up and
Oh.
down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I do not yet have what I need to go all stabby underwater.
Ah. Is it like a spear, like for spear fishing?
Yeah, I later I get like a fish knife and I can bite back.
Ah. I don't know, Christina. Do you have like the most sense of humor that goes as dark as it can be? Is that what you're referring
Christie's
to?
sense of humor can go far darker than ours. I can guarantee you that.
Oh my goodness. Well, then why isn't she in the stream too?
Because it's too dark for me. I don't know.
You're like, I don't know what she would say, and if I would get demonetized because of it.
But luckily, I'm not monetized at all, so that's why I don't worry too much about unpopular words being spoken. I'll get more. I'm a little more sensitive to the cuss words over some of the words that YouTube doesn't like, and
Oh my gosh, you're watching a streaming show on a
I sometimes cuss myself.
Christina, you're watching a live stream on a point of sale system?
She's watching it on her her phone, I think. Look, I just swam to the bottom of this lake here, found her chest, opened it up. What's stored in there? Cheese. It has a robust aroma and taste.
Very nutritious.
Because we all keep our cheese in a chest underwater.
Of course. Keeps it cool.
I think I need some oxygen.
Oh, if the piranhas don't spot you, they don't come after you.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh no. Oh no, bitey fish.
An underwater hungry hippo.
It's coming for you. Rat, 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 rat.
Leave me alone. Go away. Wah. Uh-oh. That way's blocked. I am in serious need of oxygen.
If you eat one of the large dots, you can eat the piranha.
A small bag of gold. I don't think I'm going to live to cash it in. Yeah, I'm in a bad way here.
Just go straight up from here. Yeah, I think you should be all right.
Come on. Oh! The surface was right there.
Nah. Did you get to keep the gold?
I don't know.
More importantly, did you get to keep the cheese? Yes.
The cheese. I have the cheese.
You gotta get that cheddar.
I got to figure out how to get back around on this. I did it once before. I just don't remember how. And all this slowdown ain't helping. My computer is so tired.
What else are you running other than the stream and the game?
OBS and
And Chrome with 205 tabs open.
no, I have. Let me see. How many tabs do I have open on? I'm using Brave browser.
Yeah.
I have. Let's see.
I got
38.
Firefox.
I have 38 tabs open.
That's not too bad.
Only?
Well, okay. So I have Brave and Firefox open right now, and in Firefox I have 198 tabs open. So
Wow.
yeah, I have a real problem.
No, I think I have like at least 3, maybe 4 windows with max tabs.
You would think like a hoarding tendency wouldn't be an issue with like digital stuff. Incorrect. So, Wrangler, why does your in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, your name is just there, and it's got like a mute icon over it?
Because the game is running on my computer, but I have that all muted because I'm talking to you through my phone. If I unmute my game side, then we're going to end up with an echoing feedback.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it ends up running slower.
I hate to say it. I think I'm lost. Oh, wait. Let me look at that again. I think I know where to go. Wait, I thought I already tried that and it didn't work. Wait. Oh, maybe I just didn't go this way. And I got arrows. Awesome. All right. Time for some Bambi bacon. He just collapsed into a nice piece of cut and prepared butchered
Venison.
delicious and strengthening chunk of raw meat. Don't forget to cook it first.
Just eat it as is. Why not?
I mean, I eat. If it's red meat, you can eat it raw. I wouldn't try it with chicken or pork.
Eat the pork. Pork good for you.
It's bacon!
Oh my God. Are you referencing like a 25-year-old Beggin' Strips commercial?
Yes, I am.
I'm sad I knew that.
Well, if that makes you sad, then when you recognize this, it's just going to downright depress you. Of course, my computer's being very slow. I clicked on a window. I'm waiting for it to open.
By Menon.
Is that what it is? By Menon? Or
By Menon.
Of course. Okay. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a clip from another old commercial, though.
Just elfin magic.
Oh, God. I was just thinking, Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Brill looks so debonair. Brill cream, the gals will all pursue ya. They'll love to get their fingers through your hair.
Do you accept cash?
Oh, wow. I'm clicking a video and it's playing on my phone immediately, but on my computer screen it takes almost 3 seconds to show up. Lag.
Would it perhaps be prudent to reboot your computer?
Do you know what would actually free things up significantly? If I turn
What?
the game off.
Oh, but I mean, you're streaming the game.
Yeah, well, I don't have to. It's just up there. There is nothing specific that we do on the Weekly Wing It. We show up, we hang out, we chat about whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
The streaming games is fairly new habit for me.
For an audience of Christina.
Well, sometimes we
No.
get quite a number of people, but Frederick is out today, and I think A Drink with Crazy was streaming.
Yeah, he's doing interviews every Monday now at 7, and I think it usually goes to about 9. So I would, and Royce puts on a great show, and he's interviewing indie creators and authors. So, since we kind of share a lot of the same overlapping audience, I do not mind them going to check out the creators first, and then they can hang out here afterwards. That's why we've been seeing our second hour is when the audience numbers start to crank back up.
Do you know about the Elven Maiden?
The Elven Maiden.
Yeah, or it's kind of a play on words. I'm not even sure she meant it initially, but it's the Elven Maid in, but then people call her the Elven Maiden. But yeah, she publishes a TTRPG zine called Tales from the Tavern, and in the next one she's going to have an interview with Ed Greenwood.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. Oh, and one of the founders of Troll Lord Games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think Troll Lord Steve is going to be doing an interview with her, and I'm going to have an article in it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty wild what's going on. It's funny. I've just been hanging out online a lot and talking to different people, and like gradually I've started like creating stuff, like just almost by osmosis. It's very strange.
Oh, that looks very painful.
Ouch. Can you get up?
This is mostly
no,
cutscene right now.
Your heart's... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, you have half a heart. There you go.
Get up. Need Rocky's trainer, Mick. Get up! Get up!
I think I've seen this before.
He fell quite a distance, but some people say that Frequency's heart grew 3 times that day.
No, I'm still a misanthrope. And now I got none of my clothes, none of my equipment. I don't even have a way to attack. All I can do is run and avoid.
The elf, he got angry. He cried, wanted to shout, but he just ran through the cavern, his titties all out.
So much for it being a family show, right?
Oh, is...
No worries.
Oh, okay.
Billy's on this show a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then there's no way. There's no... Billy comes on? Yeah.
There we go. Actually, I guess I don't need to keep that one on screen either.
Just imagine him coming on and immediately being like, let me tell y'all where I found a tick just now.
Oh, and suddenly I'm clicking on things and they're working. Go figure.
Well, of course.
A pixelated 2D side-scroller should not be fucking up your computer like that. What is...
Well, my computer is a little... It's a little HP laptop, 2019 model that was made for like office administrative work, and I've been doing video editing and streaming and gaming on it. And plus, it doesn't have the greatest of internet signal where it's sitting. So among all those issues, it's very tired.
I mean,
I've been streaming on it for years. It was not meant for that kind of workload.
just get yourself a better laptop. Move to California, steal one.
Oh, that's right. It's legal to just steal out there. So is it still called stealing if it's legal?
Oh, well, wait. Frequency, you're white, right? So
Oh,
no, it's not legal for you.
Oh, well, I am Hispanic,
Oh, then yeah,
but
100%.
my skin is white.
Just, in that case, just be like, just really ham it up. Be like, oh, I just got this laptop. I did not know I shouldn't take it.
How about what if I identify as Eskimo?
Oh my gosh. Identify as the only gay Eskimo. I don't know if you guys remember that at all.
I don't.
I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know.
I've never heard that.
And sometimes I go hunting with Tarka, but I'm just thinking about what's in his parka. I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe. Oh, Christina. Christina, you can just do whatever. Just like walk into a store and grab a new laptop and just be like, you owe this to me, white man. If you don't,
but I did order that computer that's going to be here, I think, on Thursday.
If you don't give me this laptop, the spirit of Coyote will harry you forever.
When that new computer comes in, it's an actual desktop, and I can plug in Ethernet cable. I think that's going to make a lot of things work a lot smoother.
You're going to be beeping all the boops, my friend.
Beep, bop, boop. All right.
All right. Yay.
I started. So I got my radio in the car fixed. What was that? A week or two ago, and so I'm finally able to start listening to my CDs again.
Awesome.
And I popped one in, and I've been listening to it. And the first album on it is Apocalyptica. Really great.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I remember that album.
Well, I think there's two of them from that band, and then it got to this one where I was like, the first song was "We Will Rock You," and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but which album is this? And then the next one is was like Low Rider. It's like
Oh, by War, yeah.
But what album is this?
Christina, steal a laptop and then look at it and be like, and then just take it up to the counter and be like, Paleface, upgrade this with 32 gigs of RAM.
I'm just trying to imagine Christina's voice trying to mimic that. No, I don't think it's working in my head.
That's just my default Native American voice.
Well, what am I don't know if it was politically correct or not, but I got a big kick out of it. Was in Maverick. Have you ever seen the movie Maverick?
Yep.
Yeah, with Mel Gibson.
Yep. When the Indian guy, there was a rich guy there, like paying to live with him or something, and he goes up and was like, "Hey, good morning." He goes, "No, say it the way they do in the textbooks." And he sighs, rolls his eyes, holds his hand up, and goes, "Ow."
Oh, jeez.
And like none of them are acting anything like that, but I guess there was a tribe that might have done that, but.
Oh my gosh, I have a joke. Do you want to hear you've probably heard it actually. So a young man from the tribe goes up to one of the elders and he says, "Elder, how do we get our names? I don't understand how you come up with them." And the elder goes, "Well, whatever is taking place at the time that you're born, that is, I take that as a sign from the spirits, and that's what I name you. Why do you ask, two dogs fucking?"
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
I get a big kick out of when I see a lot of folks that get it bent out of shape over the term Indian. Like, it's Native American, it's Native American. Yet I go to the Mohegan Sun Casino right there, and one of the first things you see, Indian Summer Garage this way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I think most Native Americans actually prefer the term American Indian.
Mhm.
But that's just, I mean, that's just normal now that, like, the really politically correct people are completely out of touch with the people they're, like, quote, protecting and helping. So,
Yeah, like we're protecting them by taking away. You can't call this the Chiefs. You can't call them the Redskins. It's like you're kind of stripping a bit of history. I mean, this is their home turf, and you don't even want to acknowledge them in the sport. What's going on here? Meanwhile, nobody's got a problem with the Boston Celtics. I don't hear any Irish people going, "When are they going to take that down?" It's such an insult.
did you see what Christina said in the chat
No, what'd you say?
about my joke? That's as old as my grandfather's buckskin rubber.
Wow.
There was actually a picture of an American Indian guy walking around with a red shirt, and it just had like a picture of a white guy in the center and said Caucasian. And somebody was like, "Is this offensive?" I'm like, "No, that's hilarious." What?
I miss the days when we could look at what's become the stereotypes and laugh at the absurdity, because we're, as human beings, we should be able to laugh at ourselves. People
and
like
take the piss out of
way
each
too
other.
serious.
Yeah.
Why so serious?
Of course, I don't know what people. Oh yeah, no. Actually, I used to do that with a coworker of mine. I would walk in, and I would say, "Hey, what's up, Beaner?" And he'd be like, "What's up, wetback?" Because he's part Mexican, I'm part Cuban. So.
Well, now when I was working at a restaurant, I was making Spanish jokes, and one of the bosses came up to me and said, "Hey, could you please chill it out with the Spanish jokes? It's going to offend some people." I'm like, "All right, I don't want to cuss." And then I was like, "Wait a minute. The black guys are over there making black jokes all night long, and you don't say squat. You got no problem with it. Why can't I make Spanish jokes?" And then I asked, "Is it because I look white?" And he said, "I'm not going to answer that." I'm like, "Oh, no!" Gotcha. That was exactly why they didn't want me doing it. I didn't look Spanish enough to make the Spanish jokes. It didn't matter that I actually was Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, same
Oh,
here.
I still am, but
yeah, I am what I call a stealth spick.
they bleached you white, and now you're spick and span.
Exactly. Well, see, I'm half Lithuanian, and I'm like a quarter like Northern Italian, and then my last quarter, the Cuban. My grandmother's actually like almost completely Spanish, because Cuba runs the gamut. But I used to tease my grandmother a little bit, because I was like, I'd be like, "Tata, we definitely have some black in us," and she's like, "No," because she's an old lady. She's an old Spanish lady, so a little racist. So she'd be like, "No," and I'm like, "Look at our butts. We've all got bubble butts. You've got like dark brown eyes. We definitely have some black in us, and it definitely came from you. And she'd be like, "Oh no, mijito, why do you have to bother me? Why do you have to be like this?"
Did she sound like Consuela from Family Guy? No, no.
No, Mr. Griffin, no. No, not like too far off. It was more like look, why'd you do this? No. Like that kind of thing. But as she got older, there was a little bit of it in there, like, mijito, don't bother me. I'm watching my stories.
Man, whenever I turned on Univision, it was just not that I could understand it, but I turned it on just to see what it was like. Okay, it's Spanish. Let me see what it's about. Because I didn't grow up with the Spanish traditions or anything like that. But it's just
yeah.
my background. But yeah, I watched that. I was like, everything's a freaking soap opera.
Yeah, but some of the women in those are soap operas.
Oh, there wasn't a single bad-looking one, but it was still just nothing but soap operas.
Watching the news on Univision, like the weather, you're like, okay, I've never been this interested in a cold front.
Oh man.
Oh, Fluffy. I mean, I like him. He's not he's not one of my top tier comedians, but like I definitely like if Gabriel Iglesias is doing a show, I'll like stop and watch it for sure.
Yeah, he did that sitcom for a little while where he was a recovering alcoholic teacher.
Gabriel Iglesias, are you sure?
Yeah,
I think so.
Wasn't that
it was just simply called Iglesias.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was Mr. Iglesias. He was a teacher to a bunch of students, and
Are we talking
there
about the
was
same guy, Fluffy?
yeah.
Oh.
And there was one episode where he wasn't there, and the principal took over the class, and she was trying to get their interest, so she started trying to do all the voices like he does, and the class is like, "It's not working. Don't even try."
Oof. Yeah, I had no idea.
I saw an episode or two of that. I just knew he was like being a teacher or something. I didn't find it as funny as
Like
a bunch of his shows. Yeah.
His stand-ups
I love his
stand-ups are great.
I love his German joke.
Well, his stand-up isn't curated by a bunch of fucking TV producers. I think that's probably the difference.
Also, since it was centered around a high school class, they were probably trying to keep it a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
And as much as we don't like to admit it, when you go into more risque stuff, it gets funnier.
It was, I mean, I'll admit it all day. But no, I loved his story about like doing a show in like the Middle East and him landing and be like, oh no, am I going to be in trouble? And they're like, no, everybody loves you, Fluffy. You're the number 2 comedian in the Middle East. And he goes, who's number 1? And he's like, Jeff Dunham. And he's like, are you serious?
Yes. Yeah.
Jeff Buffer. Dunham. Everybody loves Peanut, but my favorite of his puppets is Walter.
Oh, I just said we were just talking about how he had like a TV show and talking about how the TV show was way more tame and not as funny as his stand-up. And I was like, well, yeah, producers and yeah, that's it.
What do the Germans drink?
Bubba J. What did they drink?
Oh, that joke has a long like lead up to it because.
Oh, okay. I missed that joke. I'm not catching the reference.
So I don't remember where he was at, but he's making jokes because he's got Indians in the crowd or something from India, and he's talking about what do they love to drink? Fanta. And they're all jumping up and down doing the Fanta theme song and stuff, and he's going around he sees different types of people in there, and he's avoiding the Germans the entire night because like I don't remember what's going on, but it was like finally they had had enough because they weren't being included in the jokes, and they finally got onto him about what do we drink? What do we drink? Say it, say it. And he was trying to not say it, and I think the punchline was something about the blood of Jews or something, and they just burst
Yikes.
out laughing.
Hey, I saw something on Tim Pool
Well,
today that was freaking hilarious. I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. I'm
I was
trying to pull it up to show you.
real quick, I was going to say, funnily enough, though, the first thing you mentioned, Fanta, was directly invented by the Nazis.
Was it really?
Yeah, there was an issue because of basically trade restrictions during the war. There was like a soda company, and they couldn't import what they needed to make. I think it might have been Coca-Cola. They couldn't import what they needed to make Coca-Cola, so they just made Fanta. So and of course, like all the major corporations at the time were headed by people who were at least ostensibly members of the Nazi Party. So Fanta was invented by Nazis.
Huh. Hang on, I gotta switch something up here.
Actually, I'm just gonna real quick make sure I'm not talking out of mess here. Developed at the height of the Third Reich, the new soda ensured the brand's continued popularity. So it was it wasn't that they couldn't get the ingredients. It's that they wanted a brand and soda that was associated with America. Oh no, I was right. The German plant had been cut off from Coca-Cola headquarters by war after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Yep, there it is. After the war, Coca-Cola regained control of the plant, formula, and trademarks, and that's why Coke owns Fanta.
Oh, LC Signs. This guy is hilarious. I love his stuff.
Oh, hang on. I have to send Ethan something that
I just realized I was on mute. Sorry.
Well, what was that? My computer is like chugging.
Oh, mine too. All right, we're synchronized. All right, this I guess he was going over. Okay, the title is China spams anti-woke videos to sell stuff. Woke is so dead, China mocks it for profit. Now look at one of these commercials he showed.
What are these people talking about? The annoying thing with Instagram videos, I have to refresh it, and then I'll just unmute the site, make it easier, and then we'll hit it. We'll pause it, and there we go.
Trans mask and queer.
What's trans mask?
Trans mask is like people under the non-binary umbrella identifying or presenting mask.
I see. So it's gay. Anyway, swap visuals in seconds with our magnetic display signs. No tools, no hassle, strong magnetic backing, replaceable front, fully customizable in size and design, update anytime, anywhere. Factory direct pricing ensures top quality.
Anyway, you get it.
LC Sign is absolutely hilarious. Conservative Vibes ends up playing a lot of his videos, and he actually got a sign from him.
I saw the video where. Yeah, I saw the video where Conservative Vibes got the sign from him. Actually,
yeah, I've never heard of either one of them.
So he tried to get a sign originally, and apparently he ended up getting scammed. And so he ended up doing this big deal about, hey, because the scammers are getting scammed by other scammers who there's like this long chain of people scamming the LC Sign stuff. And so he took him a while, but he finally tracked down the real actual LC Sign and was able to order a sign from him. So he finally got one.
Huh.
Well, you know, it's a Chinese.
I had never
Sure,
heard
that's
of either of those guys before.
But yeah, he's got a whole line of them, and there's some Trump ones that are absolutely hilarious because he loves Trump. There's a point. Let's see, I don't remember what else was going on, but there was a bunch of crazy stuff, and it's another one like this where somebody is saying some weird, crazy stuff, and then it pops over to him, and he's got a Trump wig on, and he's trying to talk like Trump, trying to sell his signs.
These big, beautiful signs, the greatest sign. Some say the perfect sign. You wouldn't believe it, folks. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to find some of them and send them to you.
Okay, Frequency. Are you on Discord right now?
One of my tabs, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna really quickly send you something that was on. So you know that website that we use for Otter's game?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was an official thing that they have up on their X page. Okay.
All right, I'm clicking on it now. Let's see, where's the button? There's the button. All right. I haven't even read this yet. I'm just putting it up there before.
I'll just read it out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it says official announcement. The Forge will no longer be posting on X/Twitter. We have tolerated the platform's increasing decline, but we cannot, in good conscience, continue to support the actions of its fascist owner.
Seriously?
The Forge, oh, that's what it says. The Forge unreservedly rejects any form of bigotry, including anti-Semitism or advocating of genocide. Please check out our link tree, also linked in our profile, to follow us elsewhere. And then this was my reply to them. I replied on their post with this.
Nice. I posted a link to one of Conservative Vibes videos where he pulls it up and he's like, what is this? And then it's an LC sign video. And I think it's a whole video of LC sign ripping on stuff.
He's so good, man. The dude, I saw like a brief bio on him in my shorts at one time. The dude speaks like 5 or 6 languages.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. I know when my grandfather, my great grandfather, when he first got to the U.S., he could speak, read, and write 7 different languages. I struggle with just English.
When my grandfather got to the United States, he only spoke and understood and wrote Lithuanian, and gradually learned English from high school children in the Bronx as a janitor.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'll tell you what, his English, yeah, it reflected that.
You sounded like a
pretty hopping
guy when he spoke English.
Yes, Christina. Yes, I had a guy in my shorts. Yes, Queen. But no, my granddad was like awesome. I'm sorry, like I know he's my granddad. I'm biased, but like, yeah, he learned English being a janitor and listening to the high school kids talk, and then he went around and was just seeing motorcycles everywhere. And he was like, I like motorcycles, so he just went into a shop, bought a motorcycle repair manual, and then like a few weeks later opened a motorcycle repair shop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just he took the money he'd saved from being a janitor and opened a motorcycle repair shop.
That's awesome. America.
Yeah, man, America. I mean, and it was right around that time. It was, I think he was 18 when he was born in the I think the early 20s or late 10s, 1910s. And his father for his 18th birthday bought him a boat ticket, like a boat ticket to the United States, and that was the last time he saw his dad. Basically, his dad like dropped him
Oh,
off
wow.
at the port in Vilnius and was like, "Good luck, son. Go out into the world."
That's wild.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, that was like normal shit back then, apparently. I mean, and it's not that great. Like when the situation is what you're in, because he was in like rural Lithuania where they had like outhouses, and during the winter your piss would freeze before it hit the ground. Like if the option is that, or like risk your life on a boat trip to cross the Atlantic to the United States, you're getting on the boat, man. You're getting on the boat.
So they come to New England and you still get those freezing cold winters where your pee freezes.
Dude, we're talking you only get like what he described. You would only get winters like that, like in the Midwest, like where it gets down to -40.
Oh yeah, when that cold tongue comes down.
Yeah, because
things have changed. I remember when I was a kid, it would get much, much colder than it does now.
Yeah, he talked about like wooden fence posts and trees splitting, like exploding in the winter. You would hear the pop, and then you'd look outside and you're like,
yeah.
the wood got so cold and contracted so much that it just shattered.
Wow.
Yeah, like so we're talking like -40 at least.
Wintertime physics lessons, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, so I had something come in the other day.
Oh yeah.
Let me get
Are you doing an unboxing for us live on air?
Yeah.
By the way, while you're doing that, do either of you have an interest in Stars Without Number?
I know there's something you backed. What? That's a tabletop RPG, right?
Yeah, it's a tabletop RPG that's focused on. It's basically it uses OSR sort of design philosophy for its system, but then also it just has like a lot of random tables and a lot of advice, and it is basically like a ground-up system for making any science fiction game you could want to run.
Oh, nice.
I love it. I already have a copy of the book, but it's one of the print-on-demand copies from Drive-Thru RPG. So it's like, even though it's the high-quality one, and I got it off eBay for like $60, the version that he's printing when he gets to the correct number of backers is like way nicer. It's got like stitched binding with like really high quality, lasts forever. Comes with like some like fancy bookmark ribbons that are attached to the spine.
Huh.
Real nice shit. Oh, hey, there you are. How's it going, Wrangler?
Yeah. Infinitale Chronicles.
Oh wow.
Chronicles, not Chronicles. I don't know why I said it like that.
These are the Chronicles.
It's the Chronicles. Yeah, I got some trading card pieces, and I think this is like, what's it called? An ash can when it's this size? The smaller size, I think.
Oh.
Huh.
I just thought of an amazing promotional banner you could make for your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get yourself wearing jeans and like a denim vest, and like pose on the bed like a little bit, have somebody take the photo, and then just the caption, Wrangler has nice jeans.
But that would be false advertisement. My jeans suck.
Oh, no.
My blue jeans are fine, but my DNA could use a little
little bit of spring cleaning.
Well, we're almost there, man. We're almost at the point where they will actually be able to clean your DNA.
In all seriousness, I don't know if I want them doing that.
Oh, well, it doesn't actually change your DNA. What it does is it gets rid of genetic disorder. Like if you got diabetes, like it would just immediately clear that up. For example.
Yeah, there's the War of Trees issue 2, which is fairly thick. Just
double C.
Yeah, this is like old.
What is it? Is it a comic?
Yeah, issue 2 is like a full graphic novel thickness, and then issue 3, it's not nearly as thick, but it's got that same.
And what are these? Infinitale?
Infinitale Chronicles. I have not read them yet.
Are you like who wrote them? Like what? How do you like what? How are you aware of them? Basically, is my question.
It's the Kickstarters and Fund My Comics and Indiegogos and.
Okay. Yeah, most of what I get from Kickstarter and Indiegogo are either like tech gadgets or TTRPG adjacent books. There's one that I'm getting. I completely forgot I kickstarted it, and I kickstarted it for like $100. It's an art book of Jeff Easley stuff.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it might still be open. Let me see if I can find it for you.
In here came a.
He's the one running the campaign.
Oh, cool.
In here is a sheet with, well, more like it's laminated or something. It's got a whole bunch of people that. See, I'm incredibly grateful to these wonderful people that had me on their channels to help spread the word about this campaign, and you should check them out. And among them are some that we recognize. For example, John's Long Box is on there. Frederick Guimon, he seems familiar.
Oh, nice.
Frederick, and then Immortal Rising comic book, Aaron C. from Immortal Rising.
Oh, cool.
And his books are my current favorite. I say current because I haven't read these yet, and I might like them better, I might not. I don't know yet. But I got the first 3 issues, which I think that's everything that's available so far. But there's another set I need to get reading on as well. You can see I've got them over here. As I knock everything over to pull out just a few.
Oh, holy Moses. I forgot how much I pledged on this. I pledged $140 plus $30 shipping. Holy crap.
And now that I knocked everything over to pull those comics out, I realized that was the wrong stack.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's see. Relentlessly Bullied Hero, I think, finally reached its funding goal. And I think they have like a day or 2 left.
Nice. Okay. There we go. This is the Godfo universe. Apollyon 20XX. It's a mixture of science fiction and fantasy. There's a whole bunch of them. I got the catch up on this. When I ordered this, it showed up like within a week. It showed up quickly. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we interviewed these guys on Frederick's show, and he was saying all the right things, all the stuff I'm into when you mix sci-fi and fantasy together. I love that stuff. So this is another one. I got to check all these out as well as the Infinitale Chronicles. So I got a TBR that's stacking up on me right here.
Oh, yeah.
Raven, I went ahead and posted the Jeff Easley art book in the private chat on StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You can actually get, it's kind of wild. You for $20 more, I don't think I did, but for $20 more, you can get a signed copy from Jeff Easley.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I should have. Maybe it'll let me upgrade my reward when it ships, when it's like done funding. I mean, it is done funding, but they're doing like stretch shit now.
This
Yeah.
was the Private American from Mike Barron. This was pretty cool. I actually did a full spoiler coverage video on it
What's the premise?
a year ago. The premise is this guy's ex-military, and he's been seeing all the crime happening around him. He lives down by the border, so border issues plus there's just the political garbage going on. He got sick of everything being overlooked and people, the locals are getting hurt, and so he went out and started going vigilante. And Mike Barron was a writer on The Punisher for a while, so this, he's kind of like half Captain America, half Punisher. He's no superpowers or anything, but
Yeah, that was a
So
good
he's
one.
like a ranger. He's like a ranger with favorite enemy Mexican.
yeah.
Drug cartel.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to remember his name, Marcos something. It's been a while. It's been like a year since I read it, and I can't remember all the names. But yeah, I think he's like a main character himself. I think he might be Cuban or something. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. He's just cool. And then somebody at work gave me this. This is from April of '95. I'd never heard of it. I guess it was an indie comic at the time. It's called The Innovators. You just kind of got a bit of that '90s look to it, huh?
Yeah, you were showing that off, what, last week or 2 weeks ago?
Probably a couple weeks ago. I still haven't read it, but it's
Comics in the 90s.
they got wild.
They got
It was
pretty
the
nuts.
extreme era.
The 90s were the ones that spawned all those like crazy hyper muscle, like weird anatomy things.
X-Force.
Oh my god, X-Force, Jesus. No. Bro, I was so upset by the She-Hulk TV show because
what a disappointment.
Oh gosh, yeah.
ostensibly they based it on one of my favorite runs of comic books. There's the She-Hulk had a run from like I don't know, like 2002 to 2006 ish. There was a run of Incredible She-Hulk that sort of focused on her life as Jennifer Walters, and then her kind of accepting She-Hulk as part of herself and becoming like a whole person. It wasn't Jennifer Walters and She-Hulk. She was just, and it was just a great run with a lot of great characters. It was very funny. And I was like, okay, cool. Like Disney's making a run based on one of my favorite comic books. There's no way this won't disappoint me.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
And I was wrong. It didn't disappoint me. It infuriated me.
Yep. I think the only time that I laughed was when the Hulk got fed up with her and punched her off the side of the cliff. And that was like in episode 1 or 2.
Like, was that episode 1? I don't know. But She-Hulk is such an awesome character, and what a missed opportunity when they just wanted to they just wanted to go after the disenfranchised fans that were on the internet rather than make a good story, and what a waste.
Wouldn't it be funny if She-Hulk were twerking in an office? That's my sense of humor. It must be America's.
There was
Don't respect the IP. They really don't.
There was an MMO kind of like Diablo that was called Marvel Heroes. And one of the most fun things that a friend of mine and I did was we ran, so you could have your character that you played, and then you could have a sidekick. And She-Hulk was available as a sidekick and as a playable character. And to maximize the She-Hulk quotes, we both had She-Hulk as a player character and as a sidekick. It was absolutely hilarious. It was one of the best runs we ever did. and I streamed it. The problem is that Twitch ended up initially they saved the the clip because I told them, hey, save anything I did, and then they changed it so that they were no longer saving anything except for clips. So you had to specifically clip the specific thing, and I hadn't done that
Oh
yet,
no,
so
Christina
I lost
had to
it
go.
all.
Have a good night, Christina.
Have a
See you,
great night,
Christina.
Christy. We'll see you later. See. Okay, yeah, she posted that just like 2 minutes ago. She might still be hearing us.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now we're just playing with ourselves on it. Oh, hey, there she.
Here's a response.
Wait, who just joined?
Oh, his
Oh,
duplicate.
there's. Oh my gosh.
It was me.
Oh my gosh, it's Dark Wrangler. Dark Wrangler joined the Nega Wrangler versus Wrangler.
It's a mirror universe Wrangler.
Oh no.
I work for evil Spock. I'm looking to take down good Spock.
Because there's a difference. Is it Mirror Universe Wrangler or is it Bizarro Wrangler?
I'm more of a Trekkie than a fan of DC Comics, so I'll go with Mirror Universe.
I saw one of the best cosplays ever, and it was the Black Panther and one of the guards. Only instead of it literally being it was the Black Panther costume from the head down. For the head, it was like the Pink Panther painted black.
That sounds pretty great, actually.
Now, I've been saying for years that the Pink Panther is a mountain lion, but I might be wrong. It might be more of a leopard.
I think mountain lion.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, actually, if he's more of a leopard, that's just a different. I'm pretty sure leopards are just panthers with a different pattern. So,
well, a
maybe he's just a panther.
panther is not a type of cat. A panther is a big cat with melanism. Except for when you get to mountain lions, they're also known as cougars. They're also known as pumas, and occasionally they're just referred to as the panthers.
Panther shops. Panther comes out and he's like, "I got that reverse and vitiligo."
But yeah, if you have a jaguar or a leopard that comes out with an all black coat, they're considered a panther.
Wow, these easily paintings.
Then what's a puma?
It's a mountain lion or a cougar.
Oh,
it's the same critter.
Tuba thingy. How about that?
Now, I'm not sure. What's bigger is the puma or the cheetah bigger?
Aren't they? I don't know. Well, I think cheetahs look pretty small. So
yeah,
probably a puma is larger.
Yeah, so that would make it the largest animal that can purr, the largest feline that can purr.
Really?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: if a feline can roar, it can't purr. But if it can purr, it can't roar, because there's a bit of a difference in their something's a little different in their voice box, their larynx or whatever it's called, their vocal cords. So they can do one, but not the other.
Well, that's a shame. I was, it'd be pretty dope if ligers could purr.
Yeah. Is that the largest one, or is it the other way around, where it's the Tygon?
I'm not ligon, but I know ligers are. I think ligers are the largest.
Yeah, I believe so. Because I think I can't remember which way it goes. One is the dad is a tiger, and the other is the dad is the lion. So between ligers and Tygons, but I think the liger is the bigger, which is weird. It's just the same. It's the same genetic mix, but just you're swapping which one is the mom and which one is the dad, and it gets a different name. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You would think they'd both be called ligers.
But I actually I saw a liger in person once at a show at a Renaissance festival, and that thing was like the size of a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh,
Here,
It
kitty,
was
kitty, kitty.
it was honking big. It was like you see
Phrasing.
pictures of, huh?
I said phrasing.
Oh. Yeah, it was I mean, that thing, you see pictures and you're like, oh, that's big. In person, you're like, oh, haha, I'm in danger. like having that large of a cat that near you, there is like it activates something in the back of your head.
doesn't surprise me. Because yeah, a cat that large would, yeah, picture versus in person, I could definitely see that.
They're such powerful critters. Even though, yeah, I know the liger isn't as sturdy as its parents, lion or tiger, but because they do have issues, and they require a lot more food to sustain their mass than either lion or tiger, which is why they could never survive in the wild. But even still, you get near a big animal, and it's almost like you feel their presence. It's like, whoa. Keep a little space there, buddy.
Oh, holy shit. Elvin made and just announced an affiliate partnership with Drive-Thru-RPG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, officially partnered with Drive-Thru-RPG and its sister sites. For those who have been with me on this journey, what's called long-standing.
No, what was the one you were talking about earlier again? The many stars or
Stars Without Number. Yeah.
Stars Without Number. Now, is that attached to an existing system or is it an all new system?
Well, Stars Without Number originally came out in 2010. So it is the existing system, but
Gotcha.
since then he's come out with basically the same system but for fantasy called Worlds Without Number. The same system for cyberpunk called Cities Without Number, and the same system for post-apocalyptic games called Ashes Without Number.
I'm starting to notice a pattern.
Yeah. but
Does it operate similar to what we're doing?
It's a little different. It's OSR, right? So like probably like you could take a monster. You could probably take a monster with stat blocks from Stars Without Number and drop it into Castles and Crusades, probably without any modification. But making characters is a little different. It depends on which one. Stars Without Number has multi-classing very much baked in terms of like effectively it gives you the option to play a whole class or like two half classes, and it gives you like the exact it basically does all the work for you and makes like character creation modular. Like you can plug in a warrior with an expert, and an expert's like the skill class, or you can just be a pure warrior, blah blah. Interestingly, Cities Without Number completely does away with classes and allows you to choose like I think 3 or 4 foci, and they're basically like mega foci are more like class features. So it's like you get to mix and match your class features to make whatever. But weirdly, if you look at the way that the numbers work out, it's fully cross compatible with the other Without Numbers games. Theoretically, I could work out, like, I could let somebody take a half class of warrior in Stars Without Number and then let them choose 3 foci from Cities Without Number, and it would work out to roughly the same balance.
You just reminded me of a gag I heard about. It was somebody saying, "Oh, these people playing D&D, they're into satanic stuff, and it's all evil and dark stuff."
Math.
Yeah, and that after going and watching the game for a day, came back horrified. They did math.
Yes. The version I hear is somebody's grandmother was like, "All right, well, if this game isn't satanic, I want to watch you play," and watched the session, and like 20 minutes in, she just threw up her hands and went, "This is just math."
And judging from what we've seen, folks like Nikolai and Billy Bob Sack are really good at math.
Yep.
Because they've done the work, they've done the figuring, and they've built their characters into, well, yeah, they could compete with Marvel superheroes at this point.
Yeah, they gave me advice on what enchantments to take, and holy crap! Wait, do you remember how much damage I did to that like giant demon last session?
All the damage.
Oh, dude, it was wild because I hit a crit, right, with a 20, but then I also have this other thing that extends my crit range, and also, no, that's right, no, I didn't hit a 20. I hit like an 18 or a 19. And then they reminded me.
You didn't need if you did the 20, it would have been worse.
Yeah, they reminded me that they were like, "Oh no, you now crit on an 18, 19, or 20." I was like, "Oh, that's right." So I did the crit. I added, and then I had another thing that adds an additional die to the damage on crits baseline. So I added that, and then the thing was evil, so I added 3d6 to that. And I wound up with like this, like a base number, and then I doubled that number because of the crit, or something. I think, yeah, I doubled that number because of the crit, and because it was a back attack, I then took that number and quadrupled it. And I think I did something like 200 damage with a single strike.
Yeah, the name of the game is modifiers.
It was pretty nuts, and I'm like level 13, man, and I did like 200 damage. Those dragons we're about to go up against are fucked.
Yeah, are you level 13 already?
Yeah, because rogue levels up more quickly than
that's right, because I think I'm on level 12.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. You guys were like level 10 or 11, and I was like level 6 when I started, and I like apparently rogue just blows past.
Yeah, you see, the level up system on rogue is called the express lane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Like, especially when I was like, oh yeah, my latest class feature is my back attacks are now +6 and quadruple modifier. What? Yeah, there's just by default, that's not critting. That's just if I back attack somebody and hit. And I'm probably going to hit because I get a +6 to the roll.
Do you know what would be really cool? Too bad Otter's not on tonight to bring it up to him, but he's probably got so much going on because he's trying to get everything set for the launch of his book. Same thing with Frederick; he's getting ready for the launch of his as well. So, they're both very busy. Yeah.
I checked again. His book's not on Kindle Unlimited, so I can't read it for free. But I think I'm going to buy it anyway. Like, what's $4 between friends?
Oh, Curse of the Star Race, yeah. Because Frederick's definitely isn't on Kindle Unlimited. Which that's something I just recently did is put mine on Kindle Unlimited because I figured you have to have stay exclusive in ebooks with Amazon if you're using their unlimited. But I figured I don't have the ebook up anywhere else. Why am I skipping out on this? So I just put it up there like last week. But I was about to say something and I completely blanked on what it was. Oh yeah, I think it would be cool since obviously going to other realms is a thing in this game. if Otter did a thing where we end up transported to his books universe for a little bit.
If he does that, I'm gonna slap him.
Oh, I don't understand why he's not. That would be so cool.
I mean, come on. I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of down to like focus on the world he's built here. Like, we've barely explored this.
Yeah, I'm not saying like firmly. I mean, like just like a session or two where we end up ported over there and have to accomplish a quest and then go back. I just thought that would be kind of cool.
I suppose, yeah. It would certainly beat the shit out of Elmo's world.
I still can't believe that was your very first game with us. Of everything we've done in that game, it had to be that one to be your first game. I'm like, this probably looks ridiculous to him because he doesn't realize what's been going on to lead up to this. Because on its own, out of context, it is absolutely absurd.
Absurd. I don't know if I'd call it absurd. I think I'd call it unhinged.
That also fits, yeah.
Yeah, I think it blows right past absurd. That's at ludicrous speed.
Yeah, we may have indeed gone too plaid on that one.
Yeah. And here's the thing, I didn't play that session, but I was like, oh, well, yeah, Otter invited me. I was like, well, let me observe for a session just to see how Castles and Crusades runs. And I was like, okay, and it was fucking Elmo's world. And afterward, I talked privately to Otter, and I was like, is this normal, man, for your game? And he's like, no. I'm like, this is wild. And
no, it's usually much worse.
Well, because I'm like, okay, so like I joke, right? I like my memes and I like my jokes, but when it comes down to it, what I'm chasing in TTRPGs is a certain level of immersion, and like for that, folks have to be kind of ready to take the fiction at least a little bit seriously. Like,
yeah, the things like that when he did his Muppet stuff, it was done sparingly, and there was a thing that led up to it that kind of merged with it that. With the context of everything else, did make sense, but on its surface, it was just.
Except
you would look at it and go, "Why?"
Except 2 sessions later, the aliens from Sesame Street probed Cyanestra.
Oh gosh.
Well, that was. That's probably the last we'll be seeing of the Muppet characters, but at least Mumble, Chuck, and Peanut Butter finally found a place where they could live, because there was a guy who. He just had the ability to, if someone passed away, get their spirit, bring it back, but he couldn't resurrect the body. He was able to put it into the puppets that he made, so they looked a lot like Muppets, and they came back very simplistic and childlike, and they were a handful, but pretty much they just looked like Muppets. So leaving them in that universe finally wrapped that up for them, and it made sense. But man, the first time the Muppet Martian showed up was it was bonkers. We got abducted by the aliens, and we just saw them as extra dimensional beings or spirits or whatever, but not knowing what all this technology crap is.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm glad I missed all of that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I probably would not have had a very good time with that.
He didn't lead with that. We've been playing for like months and months before he first did something like that.
No, I know. And I don't mean to be like a party pooper. I'm just, like.
I can see it with your roleplay style. You get into character. You have those conversations, and where. So when you're wanting to get into that, when you're jumping in for your first time, you're going to be like, what did I just walk into?
Yeah. Oh, guess what happened today? A woman was arrested for flying a British flag at the Epping Council building.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah,
Yep.
Epping.
UK.
Yeah, in the UK.
You mean a place where they're supposed to be flying that flag?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Except now it's racist.
Oh well, I can't wait for them to see a flag. The people calling that racist, I can't wait for them to see the flag on top of the General Lee.
Mhm. Well, apparently, there's apparently been an uprising across the world because not only is it UK but also Australia. What was it? There's a large meme shared of different countries, and I think it was like Spain, France, Germany, Austria. All these different countries are becoming very nationalistic.
I mean, good.
I mean, people should appreciate and stick up for their homelands, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it was the whole Hitler thing that made that kind of a no. Or they like went to the extreme opposite of it, and I think that wasn't a good idea.
No, absolutely not.
Anything taken too far is not good.
Now let's hope that the idiots who held the pendulum back for way too long haven't caused the pendulum to swing too far in the other direction.
Agreed. Because we don't need to go back to video games are too violent and that's what's driving everybody crazy. It's like, no, that video game is an outlet keeping people from going crazy.
Well, you already have like Republican lawmakers trying to make it harder to get porn. So there's that.
Did you hear that Maryland Dad finally came back, and now they're getting ready to ship him off to Africa?
What? Wait,
So-
Maryland Dad.
Yeah, the guy that they the
What was that?
guy that they
Abrego Garcia, I think
Yeah.
his name is.
Oh,
he sent to El Salvador. And they were
MS-13 Dad.
Yeah.
And they were screeching about it, so they finally brought it back to the States. And because the judges have already said at least twice that he has to leave the country, so the only other option is to send him to like Sudan.
Cool,
that's
as
when
long
we
as
have-
he's not here.
Yeah, because we have like the jail thing with El Salvador, and then we also have one with I think it's Sudan. And so it was like you got a choice, and apparently he doesn't want El Salvador, so he's going to Sudan now.
Big, beautiful president in El Salvador.
Where the prisoners get to stand in behind the bars to get in the same picture as Christy Daub. They all want that selfie.
Don't worry, they get their rice and beans.
If they serve quesadillas, maybe I'll be interested in being counted in. Yeah, if there was a food, we've all heard that thing. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I would choose quesadillas because I could turn anything into a quesadilla. That way I get my variety.
Well, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Make a
Alligator
peanut butter and
Alcatraz.
jelly quesadilla.
The arguments over alligator Alcatraz were hilarious because it's too hot, and they're not being served hot food. I'm like, okay, so you're
Politics.
getting a sandwich?
Ain't it great? The whole world's gone bonkers.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think we're getting to wrap up time, so we're going to do some part and plugs.
Okay.
Okay.
And
do we
starting
have-
off,
Oh,
huh?
oh, sorry, I was going to say, do we have viewers right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Raven, what would you like the show for tonight?
Herman P. Hunter's The Revenant and the Cult, books 1 and 2.
Buy the book. Buy the book.
Yes, if you've not read them yet, pick them up, read them, buy his book.
All right. Luke, anything you want to shout out tonight?
Well, I suppose two things. I just recently started writing some articles on a Substack. I don't know how regular I'm going to be with it, but if you want to read some articles about TTRPG stuff, check me out on Substack, Louvapor. It's spelled Loup, VAPEUR. I used to use the handle Steam Wolf, so when I decided to change it, I just made it French Steam Wolf. And the other thing is, check out Tales from the Tavern by the Elven Made Inn. The one article that I wrote that isn't up on Substack right now is the one that they're going to be that the Elven Made Inn is going to be putting in that magazine. So if you want, go to DriveThruRPG and look for Tales from the Tavern issues 1 and 2, issue 3 on the horizon.
Nice. If you want to put those links in the private chat, I'll take them and drop them in the regular chat.
Oh gosh, my computer's not happy. I'll get those to you.
All right. And of course, you can check out my books on Amazon: Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. 2 magic-fueled sci-fi adventures, a little bit Goonies, a little bit fantasy, a whole lot of blasting. It's a good time, and you can also check out my stuff on Substack. I got the prologue to book 2 up there, along with chapters 1 and 2 from book 1. And also on there is the short story New World Detectives: The Legend of Shalar, artwork from Frederick Guimond right there. And it's set in the same universe as the Bad Kitty series, following some LA detectives dealing with a world that's got a changing infrastructure going on. Yeah, so there's Frederick Guimond's artwork right there, and also, there we go, artwork from Neutron Boar, and artwork from Adrian DKC. He is an outstanding cover artist. I really think he knocked it out of the park with my book too. I told him what I wanted, and I was like, I don't know how that's going to come out. And all of a sudden, he came out with that cover, and I was blown away. I absolutely love his work. So I mean, you could type his name in on Amazon. You see a whole bunch of other books out there with his cover art, and it is so good. So if you're ever looking for a cover artist, check him out on Fiverr. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. And we'll be back again next week with the usual who knows what we're going to do. If you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time, and God bless. Oh, that's still there. Removed. There we go.
After all that, anyway.
Those the links in the chat right there?
Yeah.
All right, let me try and get this.
Okay, I might have filtered myself a little bit more if I realized we had viewers. I thought Christina was it.
No, yeah, you kind of caught me by surprise with a little bit of it. Luckily, we are not monetized, so I don't think anyone will notice. When they're monetized, that's when all them algorithms really pick up on it.
Okay, yeah. Like, I wouldn't have jumped around topics, so I thought we were just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we do.
Yep, usually.
Well, yeah, but I probably would have also not been quite so vulgar in my language.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Some viewers chat, some just hang out.
Okay. Well,
and there we go.
Didn't hate me unfiltered.
Nah, it's all in good fun.
Okay.
And the links are now in the chat.
By the way, this is the first live stream I've been on that was like video.
Huh.
Like ever.
Well, congratulations. And
Jewish space laser.
Of course.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right.